Hey guys, Retro Reviews here again with another figure review. This time I'm going to be taking a look at another Brave figure of my collection. This is going to be the Brave Fighter of Sun Fighbird Deluxe Fighbird set. And so here's everything that comes included in the set. We have the fire shuttle, or the fire jet, yeah. And we have the little Katori Yutaro, the cyborg, the cyborg that actually pilots Fighbird and becomes Fighbird. Here you can see he's done up in some yellow plastic, some nice detailing if I can get it to focus on the detail on my camera. Yeah, overall some nice detailing. You kind of see he's got designs of face in there. He does kind of bend at the waist for being able to sit. Well, that's also for the transformation too, which we'll get into when we get to transforming this thing. And then we also have the Flame Arrestor, which is a power-up upgrade for Fighbird. So first, show off the fire jet. This thing is really good size, actually. I was having a hard time trying to figure out how I was going to get this all in the shot. Real quick, here he is next to the last Brave we looked at, X-Kaiser. There he is in his vehicle mode, a little bit kind of diminutive. The Age of Extinction mold Bumblebee, and the Age of Extinction, or the Last Night Voyager Optimus Prime. Just to get a good look at some size comparisons here. So there's that. And taking a look at some of the detailing, though, I do really like this thing. It is really cool. Really big. Like I said, some nice, a lot of sticker design going on here. The stripes here are stickers, as well as these vents up here on the top. This stripe, the stripes here on the wings, this blue stripe here. Just a lot of sticker detail goes into this figure. Now we do have actual working landing gear down here that rolls. Yeah, so that's something nice, and if you've been following up with Transformers, you do know that having rolling landing gear is really nice to have nowadays. The cockpit does open, so we can get Yuta Katori sitting in here. So he does just sit in like that. And the guns back here on the back do angle up, so you can kind of have a little bit more firepower. And then also there's a little lever right here on these pieces that extend out. Another gun, as well as you can lift them up and open and deploy rocket pods. So that's pretty cool too. And then also the Flame Arrestor, the upgrade accessory to get this thing into his super robot roots, does also work here. There's clips here on the bottom and here and here. These clips are going to clip around the red fin right there, and then the other two are going to clip around the cavity where his head is. So the fire jet can be a little bit powered up and look like that. But I haven't seen Fighbird yet. I haven't got a chance to find it subbed, so whenever I get around to doing that, I'll see if that actually gets utilized more often than maybe once or twice, because I feel like that's one of those kind of deals. Anyways, getting this thing transformed now, we can go ahead and take Yuta out of the cockpit because we're going to need him later. And then go ahead and fold up the landing gear. Next up, we're going to fold these panels down on the side. Oop. Yep, fold those down. Fold the back parts out for the legs, and fold the feet up, and fold these wings down and back. Fold the nose cone in, and then fold that up, and simultaneously close the legs up. Flip the head up and close the... Oh, hang on. We're going to move the tripod up. Oh. Alright, so what this step was is, at this point you want to flip the head up and then clip the chest into place, and then fold out the arms, rotate them down, rotate the shoulder panels up, and then come in here and use those levers to extend the fists out. Next we would take Yuta and fold him in, or Yutaro, fold him in half, and then he becomes this little engine block thing, and that will sit in the middle of the chest. And now here we have Fighbird in his standard robot mode. Very cool. Do very like this. I did want to mention before, back in the Firejet formation that it was in, it does kind of look like an SR-71 Blackbird was the inspiration. I'm not saying it exactly resembles an SR-71, but it just kind of looks, that's where it drew its inspiration from. But anyways, here he is next to the X-Kaiser from before. And as you can see, he does stand quite a lot taller. Articulation-wise, he is actually pretty good for a Brave figure. You saw back on X-Kaiser, we can move around a lot here, but in his Super Robot mode, all he was restricted to was elbows. Now here we do have full ratcheting joint 360-degree rotation at the shoulder, as well as a 90-degree rotation at the hinge. And, well, I suppose that is actually it. It's a little bit better, but not too much. You can kind of splay the legs out, but that's for transformation, and it doesn't really help anything out that much. And then bring the Optimus Prime back out here. So you can see the Fighbird has grown quite a lot now. Get him back out of the way. And go ahead and take a look at some more of the detailing here. We see the face is actually extremely well sculpted and detailed. It does kind of have the look of a robot from, or one of the Transformers from Victory, which kind of makes sense considering where these guys come from. And some extra other sticker detailing, and you can see here the chrome chest piece looks really nice. Not a lot of stuff that doesn't carry over from the vehicle mode. You can still flip these guns around and open up the missile pods at the legs. And then to get into the final combination for Fighbird, we do need the Flame Breaster again, which I did want to mention, it does have some really nice red chrome, some multiple chrome colors going on, and just looks overall really nice. So what we do is we take this and those same clips that we clipped it onto when it was in the Firejet mode. These clips here and these clips here are going to clip here and here, and that's just going to come in like that, and then fold the shoulder panels down, and then take the emblem on the front here and lower that down, and that springs up the head and locks that into place. Now you can finalize the transformation by folding these back, kind of just have them in a neutral stance, but I do like having the guns out and facing forward. overhead shoulders, and yeah, the missiles do launch. They do launch quite far, and if you're not careful, they will get lost. And then at this point here, you can take the sword out of the back. It's sheathed in to this spot right here, so it just comes out. And then equip it to his hand, like so. And then now we have Fighbird all armored up. This is called the Armor Combination, the Buso Gattai Fighbird. And this is his final robot form as regular Fighbird. Really good detailing on the head. I do like it. It does kind of look a little bit more Gundam-y. Plus, I do like the flaming sun emblem that's on the sticker on his chest, or on the front of his crest. So that does look really nice too. And just overall, does look really cool, and it is really fun to play with. Real quick here, I'm gonna get X Kaiser brought in here so we can take a look at how these two guys stand next to each other. Because again, he doesn't really gain any extra size, because as you can see, it's just the chest armor and a new helmet. So yeah, here is the first two Braves of the entire Brave franchise, X Kaiser and Fighbird. Now X Kaiser is beefy and big, and Fighbird is really like slimmed down, which kind of makes sense because he is a jet. You want him to be a little bit slimmer. So overall, they do look really nice. I do like X Kaiser, but I do want to focus more still on Fighbird, which again, very fun to play with. As you can see, a lot of stuff you can do with him. Now the posability is a little bit lacking, but this is 1991 that we're talking about here. So pre or post G1, pre G2, where so it's not really that much. And like I wanted to show off the missiles actually firing off like I wanted them to, and not on their own. So yeah, I don't know how well you could see that, but it was just like a nice bright yellow flash going by. So yeah, they do fire really hard and really far if you're not careful. And I just dropped one and it rolled over across the floor. So we're going to ignore it right now and fold these guys back. Stand him back up. So yeah, overall, Fighbird is really fun, really cool, really awesome to play with. Now, I think, just like X Kaiser, X Kaiser, Fighbird, and then the next series Brave lead, Degarn, all got reissues, but they were the only ones that did get reissues at the time. This is the 2002 reissue, so there is a couple minor changes. Most notably, the clips that the arms clip onto on the original one are white, and these ones are black. This shares the same molding as the Sonokong Takara one, but the Sonokong Korea one. But the Korean Sonokong version has different stickers. The Fighbird on the side is actually changed to Sun Guard, which I don't understand why, because it just must be with the Korean Sonokong licensing, maybe, I don't know. So that is one thing to look for. And in terms of differences. So overall, I do highly recommend this. If you can find it for a very good price, I do say pick it up if you are a fan of Transformers or just super robots in general. And if you are a Brave fan, this is definite must-have in your collection, since it is another lead Brave. And overall, just a very fun one to mess around with and transform back and forth. So anyways, this has been Ratchet Reviews. I hope you guys like this video review. Stay tuned to my channel. I'll have more stuff coming, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.